everyone. So again, it's been a hot minute. Um, but I'm doing another What's So Great, and um, yeah, it's we. There's also a Frontiers event happening at the same time. We have the pretty background and the music. This freaking music. I've actually listened to it on repeat, like on my own, because before the game came out, um, this official Sonic channel posted it, and well, posted like a remix. It wasn't quite this song, but I did listen to it on repeat. It's really good. But yeah, let's get started. I have not played Frontiers yet myself, as of this recording. Um, but yeah, I've been avoiding most of the internet. But I wanted to do What's So Great, and I wanted to catch some of the Frontiers event, but like the background and the different music and stuff. Like the stages themselves still have the music that they always do, but I didn't want to like miss recording it like I did for part of the Mephless event. But yeah, what's so great? Oops. What's so great about Eggman? More like, what isn't great about Eggman? I mean that like sarcastically. He's the series villain. There isn't a lot that's not great about him. And like, yeah, he has flaws, like, his ego that he has. But like, that's a character flaw, and I do not mind character flaws at all. But yeah, series villain, he's like as important as Sonic himself, because you wouldn't have a series without him. And that that brings him to like the characters I like, but that's not saying a lot, I guess, because there isn't a lot of characters I dislike. But yeah, character design is just top tier. Even like back in the 90s, his design was great, and then they upgraded it, and it's one of those where they like add more details, but it doesn't take away from how good the design is. But as a character, I just love, I mentioned the ego on him. Yeah, I love that ego. Oh no, we're not doing that. But yeah, the ego on him, then how confident he is in everything he does. And like, he's failed a lot, of course, and he has to fail because, I mean, again, if Sonic doesn't win, we're not gonna have a series. But he just remains confident. Oops. Sorry. I'm gonna get hit here. Oh no. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm kinda like focusing. Eggman destroying his own robots. Oof. But yeah. Yeah, I just love the bombastic personality, from his like laugh that he has, and he always like throws back his head and laughs maniacally. And he's always like going on about how big of a genius he is, and with right. I mean, if it wasn't for Sonic, he'd very much take over the world. With his robots and his machinery. And God, I love that. He basically wants to build a theme park, but evil. like it was mentioned in the comics, like how he, I think it was like he loves theme parks. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. The backgrounds on like Sky Sanctuary themed stages and the Green Hill themed stages changed to reflect Sonic Frontiers a bit. Ooh. But yeah, in the comics, I think he mentioned how he, as a kid, he got taken to the theme park, to a theme park, and he loved the feeling that he got there of like fun and wonder. I think it was something like that, and that's why he's trying to make his own, and that's why his stuff is like arguably goofy looking, or something that's like a death machine and a robot that's meant to be attacking people. They're fairly like friendly looking, goofy looking designs, and that's part of why. And I love that, and even his design, it isn't like quite it's a twisted evil theme park. It does still very much look like a legitimate theme park, but with a lot of dangers in it. And he's also in pursuit of like, I'm making a theme park, so people are gonna love it, and people are gonna love me. And he doesn't quite care that people don't wanna be subjugated, or like that little animals don't wanna be put into robots as batteries. He's like, well, I like this, and I need this, so everybody else will love it. Like, he doesn't really see from the perspective of other people, and it's like, why would he? He's the great Dr. Eggman, Dr. Ivo Robotnik. He's not gonna stoop to the level of thinking about an ordinary person who's not him and what they want. And I love that, and I love his like, I've talked about how goofy he can be, but I also love that doesn't take away from his capacity for evil. Like, that's one of my favorite things, like, yeah, he's doofy, but there he is using people for robot batteries and trying to kill this hedgehog. Ooh, did not see that time. Stop. Oh my god. But yeah. One more, I think, and then I'm gonna be heading out, but that's I am really trying to. I'm kind of tired right now, so I can't quite think of examples, but there's moments where there's just, I mean, the comics, because the comics are in line with the game. Like, when he's making the metal virus and he's like testing it on a freaking bunny rabbit, and he puts in like another infected animal in there, and he just watches with glee and doesn't care for the suffering of these animals, because they're just in there and proving that the thing he made works, and that's what's important to him. And like, even like, well, spoilers for Scrapnik Island, the second issue. Again, spoilers for the second issue of Scrapnik Island, so if you haven't read that, mute the video, I guess. But like, a character like Mecha Sonic is having flashbacks, and he sees Eggman in them, and he's just this big shadowy presence that's like terrifying, even though he's like his creator. It's still like a person that made him who he is, aka made him be an evil, destructive machine that he might not want to be anymore. I don't know. We'll see. The miniseries isn't complete, so we'll see where that goes. But yeah, those are the spoilers. But yeah, Eggman is like the greatest villain. Like, I love other villains in the series, like comics included, but he will always be my favorite villain for the series because of, everything I said about how he's goofy, but he's also excuse me. He's goofy, but he's also very evil. Like, some characters have nightmares about this guy, and it doesn't seem silly that they do. Like, it seems justified that they do because he has such a capacity for evil, and that, he's making a theme park. Like, he doesn't care what anybody else thinks. He's gonna take over the world and make it his playground, basically. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Eggman. I'm probably gonna end up like thinking up other things after this video is over, like, oh, I should have said that or that. But yeah, that's what's so great about Eggman. My favorite Sonic villain, the Sonic villain. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. See you when I see ya. Bye bye.